Don't like to leave sharp sticks at throat level, because I've come close before to getting just stopped in time before it went through my throat. Here's something you don't see every day, a grass switchback. Well, I'm certainly glad to have a tracker. I'd rather have a buddy right now. Last time I rode this, I have no idea if this is a road or not. It shows up on the GPS. There's posted signs on either side of me, which makes me think, you know, public can travel here. But the last time I was on this road, I got so deep into it. On the 690, I decided, you know what, nobody's going to ever come by if I end up crashing or doing something. So unless I got somebody with me or I have a tracker or something like that, I'm not really going to find out what this road is. Well, today I turned on my tracker, so let's find out what this road is. I have no idea. I've tried to find the other end of it. It goes up the mountain, comes down the mountain according to GPS, but when I looked on the other end, had no idea. So I'm encouraged to see that somebody's been chopping wood here to chop through trees that are down. So maybe I don't need a tracker, but I have no idea. Because when you turn on this road, it says road ends in 0.3 of a mile, and we're well past that. So we're going to find out where this goes today. This looks like a good test of what I've said before, of how stable the R is, because there's lots of ruts in this road and lots of chances to do some damage. So we'll see what we get. Okay, this is where I'm glad I bought the R. Anytime you're riding something like this, you have to be ready for getting to the end, finding a lock gate and a no trespassing sign, so you gotta be ready to ride back through it all again. Bit of mud here, and a bit of mud up there. Whew. There's some mud. Let's see what we got here. I remember this from last time I tried it. I think I turned around shortly after this. Not bad. Lots of switchbacks here. This is the kind of road where you definitely want to keep your momentum up. This is pretty good rock. It's a place where you just, you slow down, you're going to have problems. Let's see what we find up here. Interesting. You know why I wanted a friend or a tracker. We're getting to a spot where people haven't been cutting trees. Another switchback here. Alright, looks like we're running out of 2-track even, just getting into grass. Goggles would have been a better choice. There's still a trail, so it's not... Somebody's been here in the last year or two, I guess. For anyone curious, I'm running in traction control 6. Seems to be working just fine. Anyone curious about me changing from the Badlands to the Carlsbad and how's it going? I'm sweating my ass off right now. don't like to leave sharp sticks at throat level, because I've come close before to getting just stopped in time before it went through my throat. So I don't leave those in the way, because somebody's coming through here, doesn't see it. That could be deadly. Whew. Let's take a break. Let's see. What do we got here? This looks like the top of the mountain. Yeah, well, let's see what we get. Lots of grass. Which means kind of hard to see what's here. There's something you don't see every day, a grass switchback. Alright. Which means slippery. On the downhill. Alright. Yes, I'm slow. That's okay. I'd rather be slow and make it than fast and not. Because the grass makes it hard to see what you're getting into, or maybe even impossible here. Kind of hard to call. I guess this qualifies as 2-track. It's a lot more grass than I'm used to seeing in a 2-track. One more switchback, yeah. How do you want to do that one? Looks like straight ahead. It's a little more exciting drop off. Whee! This is where I really appreciate the off-road ABS, meaning no ABS on the rear. That's a situation where I don't want any ABS, and I appreciated having the control. Thank you, KTM. Yeah, I don't like this grass. Just can't see. Yeah, I'm sure the adventure can do this. I'm glad. Ooh, shit, what's that? This may be the end of the road, and I get to do it all again. Oh, no, okay. Whew. Well, I'm certainly glad to have a tractor. I'd rather have a buddy right now. Whoa. That was exciting. I'm sure everybody watching this is saying, I could go so much faster. I'm sure you could. Me, I'm going to go this fast. Oh boy, look at that. One way around. How does that look? Yeah, let's go. Again, goggles, good idea. Yeah, I'm going to say this side doesn't get traveled as much. There's certain routes you take only once. I'm pretty sure this will be one of them. Of course, the question is, what happens when I get to the end? Do I have to turn around and do it all again? Kind of hoping not. We'll deal with what we got to deal with. Right now, it looks like I'm going to deal with mud. which I know this bike is very good at. Alright, looks like it's getting fairly steep. Yep, fairly steep. Whew. Oh boy, not my kind of stuff. So, let's see what we get. I'm sure that doesn't show how steep that was on the video. Steeper than I like to do. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Time to play the old guy card. As I was going through a person's yard, I hit something. I don't know what, but hit something and it knocked my kickstand spring off. And so the bike wouldn't run. I was coasting through the driveway and it would start for half a second, then it'd stop, and then it'd start for half a second, then all of a sudden I heard the kickstand dragging. Okay, that was an ordeal. So had to think about it and eventually figured out let's lean it up against the tree so I can get the kickstand up. I did have a soft tie down, so put the soft tie down through the loop on the kickstand and then put it around the buddy peg. And I didn't like relying on the fact that the kickstand was staying up if the buddy peg didn't come down. That was just a little too risky for me. I took this flexible tripod that I have and wrapped it around the buddy peg so it will not come down. So that should get me home. On the positive side, as I was working on the bike or about to work on the bike, my wife called and said, "I've been watching your tracker, you haven't moved for a long time." And I'm like, yeah, that's true. It was good. The whole idea was I want a tracker, I want somebody to know, and I'm glad I didn't attempt that without a tracker, because that's a lot more hairy than I care to do. I dare say I will not be taking that track again.